Get your ass down. I'm not in the mood. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody this morning?
Uh,
Let's see, who do we have in here? Hank. Good morning. Glenn. Good morning. Mr. Bumcrack. Eating a scone and some jam, Mr. Bumcrack. Hank. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Oh, hell,
scone
it's
and
some.
jam. Sounds
Did,
like a healthy American diet right there.
yeah, I've been up since early morning. I've already been to the warehouse. Uh, I've been busy this morning.
You
I'm
have a
hungry.
warehouse?
Yeah, I'm cleaning out the house
I didn't know you had a warehouse. Why didn't I know you had a warehouse?
because I just got it.
You
Good morning,
just
Jabez.
you just got a warehouse?
You know,
Well,
a
okay.
storage unit for just a little while.
Just a little
What did
while.
I do with my coffee? Hold on a sec. Oh, there it is.
I'm afraid if I ever got a storage unit, I'd never get rid of it. Because Gwen would get too used to having living space here. Uh,
Yep, trying to.
oh, what do you want, buyer? What do you want, potential buyer? Why are you messaging me?
Whose birthday is it today? Yours?
I have an offer. Uh, do, do.
She's sitting right over there. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay, I'll take your offer.
Hey, Lag. Um, I got a question. Actually, I got two questions.
I have an answer. I
I'm
don't,
sure Lag
I don't,
does.
I don't know is an answer, by the way. I haven't
Uh,
cha-chinged yet, and as I just accepted the offer. I still got to pay. Anyway, go ahead, Tom. I didn't mean to interrupt.
that's all right. I'm sure Lag has an answer for it because he's like a 16-year-old. He knows everything. Anyway, I was watching this thing on Facebook Shorts, whatever the hell they are over there, and it's Casper Capital, and he was saying,
That's ghostly.
yeah, uh, that it for you North Face people, is it true that if you damage it in some manner, you can take it back to them and they will either repair it or replace it?
Uh, I haven't heard that, but I don't doubt it. They're good company.
He showed a you're on my keyboard, honey. Uh, he showed a cut out of a I'm gonna call it terms of service, the warranty. Just wanting to know because if that's the case, then it might be worth to purchase that overpriced merchandise. Okay. Now, another thing he was talking about was the chargers for iPhones. That if it quits working, you can take it back to the store and they will replace it as long as the outside of it's not damaged, like the casing's not broken or the wiring's not broken. True or false? I can't believe they would do that because there's so many of these Apple heads out there. Mm. Well, I'm not talking about selling them. I'm talking about I'm talking about if you bought one and then you damaged it somehow.
I don't know. I've got If you just gathered up a whole bunch of cha-ching, there it is. They paid. So
Hey, Pink.
if you just gathered up a whole bunch of old iPhone chargers, you bought a buttload of them on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or somewhere from somebody, and none of them worked. Just take 30 or 40 of them into an Apple store and say, hey, I need replacements for these. I don't know. I don't know if that would work.
I'm just curious. You know.
And then you just, with the replacements, you get all new ones and sell them. I don't know.
Is Beard in here?
Haven't seen him yet.
Scott, Anissa said, yes, Beard. I know it's the wrong form of here. Oh, maybe she's talking. I don't know. Anyway.
Morning, Chastity.
I'm sorry. You know, if we were all living around in the same area, you know, us old guys would be getting together at the Waffle House for breakfast every morning.
He's probably lurking. He thinks I don't.
So, I'm ready to. God, cats.
I would rather be dumb than wrong. There, I said it.
Watch Home Improvement back when it was on years ago. Tom hit the wife on there. You know,
Stone in 60 seconds.
if she did something that was not right, correct, Tim would go, so you're, you know, want her to say I was wrong, but she'd say I was incorrect. She'd never say she was wrong. Or we don't have parties here in Charlotte, Jabus. We used to have one over by the airport, but it closed down. We don't have Waffle Houses. I mean, not Waffle Houses. We don't have. There's one KFC in town that I know of. That's it. Are you, Chastity, is your sales going up since you started running that sale?
She's talking back and forth to Anissa. I don't do Etsy. I don't even know what would go on there. I suppose all the jewelry that I have could go on there.
That was Etsy, not eBay.
Yeah, Tom's stuff is finger licking good.
Mm-hmm.
Remember they had to take down that commercial during COVID? You're not supposed to lick your fingers during COVID because you're not supposed to lick your fingers during COVID.
Well, you know, if you're not leaving your house, the only germs you're getting are whatever is inside your house.
Well, that makes sense, but not during COVID days.
I don't get over on Wilkerson Boulevard very much, Javis. Is the leather and lace still open up over there? Yeah, their pot pies are pretty good.
I wonder if plexiglass has lost a lot of if their company values have gone down since COVID got over with. Because how many plexiglass shields did they sell to like post offices and convenience stores, you know, to separate the cashier from the customer and stuff? And all those dots on the floor at checkout. Stay 6 feet back from the person in front of you. All the people that made those stay 6 feet back floor dots. Some people made a lot of money during COVID. I should have bought plexiglass stock before COVID.
No, I'm not in the dark. Look. There. Are you happy now, Craig? You got to see my haircut. And this you sell on Etsy also? But about your question, Todd, they had to have some good profits during that because there was a lot of plexiglass everywhere. Yeah, a lot of stores here in Charlotte still have them up in place. And this says that she sells on Etsy. I mean, she does not sell on Etsy. She lists on Etsy, though. Big difference. So, anywho, I was just curious, and that bloke's name is. Oh, let's see what Bridget.
Yeah, right in this.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Sorry, I got a message from Bridget, and it's usually important. But she said she showed me she was working on the couch, because Scarlett has taken over her office desk chair.
Hmm.
Let's see. Anyway, that bloke's name is, like I said, Casper Capital. If you want to, he's got all kinds of little beat the company videos out there. Might be good pairing with Rachel Maddow. Wait a minute.
I have sent Cutco knives back to Cutco, and they've either reworked them or sent me new.
Right. Well, I think that's the thing is that if you know, okay, it's like the Louis Vuitton, Coach, all of those high-end pocketbooks, purses. There's not any kind of warranty on those things. You spent $3,000 for a pocketbook that you might mess up. The zipper breaks on it, whatnot, and you're just screwed. If I pay $3,000 for a damn purse, that sucker, if a seam pops on it, they better fix the thing. Yes, there is Tom Watt. Lag. So when Chastity, when you say an abandoned cart, you're talking about somebody goes and puts stuff in a cart, but they never check out. Is that what you're referring to as an abandoned cart? Yeah.
I will do that sometime. You know, if you get to if you're researching a product that you want to sell, and you go to a website for the company, and they've got the same thing, but they don't have a price on it. So I'll add one to the cart and then go to checkout to see how much it costs. But then I always X out of it. I don't leave stuff in carts.
Yeah. Lag, unless they've changed it, I'm going to disagree with you on that. Because I've been to the Louis store and to the Coach store, and there's no warranties on them. And that's what their associates told me. Because I was going to buy Roberta a really nice laptop case. Or, not, well, it wasn't a laptop case, it was just a big purse that looked like to me. Anyway, uh, there was no warranty on them. Yes, Tom. Oh, you're answering my question about that's what you mean by an abandoned. I probably got so many abandoned carts scattered across the internet. I look like the corner of Park Road and Johnston. That's where they get down to the intersection and they leave their Food Lion carts there and then carry their stuff the rest of the way home. Because most of my stuff is bicycle stuff, and Lag doesn't exercise. He rides this little, what's that little thing called that? It's like a skateboard, only the wheels are not long ways. They're a hoverboard. He rides this hoverboard around in his basement. You have a bike, Lag? What do? Ride from one end of the basement to the other? Mm-mm. No, I'm talking about the ones without there's no handlebar or anything like that on it. You just stand up on it, and it rolls. It. Is that that thing that they advertise on the internet? Lag, yeah, I'm telling you, Lag is a 46-year-old mother of three. He just channels his teenagers, or she channels her teenagers. Peloton, yeah. How much of those? Anybody know how much those things cost?
I'm pretty sure they're pretty high dollar, but I don't know.
Probably so. And that was like the weight sets they used to sell on TV all the time. The weight benches. You know, they were expensive, and now you can. Oh, they're like 3K, Lag. Wow. Good morning, Flip It. Anyway, that stuff ends up being at yard sales. Good morning, Chick. They were talking about night yesterday. 1900 store was in Scott's show, and I went and checked out his channel last night, and they have some funky stuff in their. He called it a yard sale, but to me, a flea market. To me, it's more like a British boot sale because everybody's selling out of their car. Yeah, I figured there was some kind of subscription so they could keep you in there. It's been real nice here, and I just about called you Angela. Anissa. I'm sure they're going to be cranking up here pretty soon. How about you, Todrick? You ready for yard sale season?
Yeah, if I can find them, I go to them, but they made it really, really hard to find garage sales around here.
Right. Please hop down. So, how was your sales yesterday?
Pretty shitty. Let's see. had sale this morning. No, it wasn't all that bad, I guess. Below average, but not great. I sold $220 worth of crap to unsuspecting buyers yesterday. And
I don't
after
know why.
shipping and fees, what'll that be? $100 profit, I guess. I don't know, something like that. The bearded big girl.
Yeah, I don't know why he's putting that little face in the URL.
What?
I put in the chat. I put the URL for the show, and it's putting a little face in it.
Face.
Yeah, look at the chat. Do you not? Does it not show up like HTTPS, and then there's like a drama face? You know.
A drama face. I see your Queen City Picker logo on it. That's all I see.
You don't. You see the? Okay, maybe it's just at my end. I don't know.
We don't want to see a picture of your end.
Sold one data program device for 9.5K. I mean 3.5K.
Sweet.
Okay, then it must just be on my end. It's at $117 yesterday, but it's better than zero. Yeah, but that's if you sell 117 every day. That's
Yay, I beat Anissa. Yay. Sorry, Anissa. I did that at your expense. Yes, I did.
Scott's home polishing more pots. I'm glad everybody gave him hell yesterday about catching his towel up in his drill.
Oh, that was just great. I mean, that's just like normal stuff.
Yeah, he is.
If I took apart a Dyson vacuum day before yesterday, I should have videoed it. I had tons of stuff like that going on. They got those springs in there that pull the head back, and
Right.
popped one right on my finger and said a cuss word. And then there was so much hair in that vacuum, that would have been a lot of fun to do a video of.
Did you clean it all out?
No, I left it all dirty so I could sell it that way, Tom.
Well, I mean, have you got it cleaned up?
Yes, I cleaned it. Well,
Okay.
I cleaned it good. I didn't clean it great. But I already sold the head unit for $27. So all the rest is pure profit because I only paid $15 for it at the auction. So
Chastity,
yeah,
you had that many? She said she hasn't added up her sales, yesterday's sales yet. But she sells on so many different platforms, don't you, Chastity? Etsy? Or was she the one who was selling on Etsy a while ago? I don't know. There's too much stuff going on here. So how about everybody else? Lag sold 8 things for 7.8 thousand yesterday. You know,
jeez.
do you ever hear the expression "liar, liar, pants on fire"? Lag. So if some woman or teenage boy
Oh,
sets on fire,
I believe him. You can trust Lag. He even says so. You can trust me.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what Nancy Pelosi was saying too.
It's okay. No one believes me. Yeah.
Lag's really Nancy.
It doesn't matter what Lag says. Nobody's going to believe him.
Nobody pays him any attention.
But you can believe him, or you can trust him. He's a doctor.
You're a doctor. Okay.
So anyway, yeah.
Hold on, let me. I muted you so you didn't have to listen to me sneeze.
Yep, it's all right. So,
I had a guy. I've had one person buy 3 bike seats from me, and they're going to Ohio, like, so I know it's not cheap. And he buys one, and then the next week he buys another one, and then the next week he buys another one. So I told him, I sent him a message saying, if you got like a bike shop, let me know because I'll make you a deal on a bunch of stuff. I know it's not you, Lag. It's in Ohio, and you're in Delaware or someplace like that, allegedly. So maybe he's just replacing
anyway,
seats.
what about the bike stuff?
I said he bought. He's bought one 3 weeks in a row, and I told him, I said, if you have a bike shop or something of that sort, I'll make you a deal on a bunch of stuff. And he hasn't replied back yet. You sent a 16-pound item to Illinois yesterday for $8.49 shipping. Because it's so close?
Yeah, Felix, you gotta have the cash in your hand from your brother, Felix. Come on.
You had to ship it in a liquor box? Can I ask what it was that weighed 16 pounds? Or can you say? Or is it like one of your special items that you sell? Honey, do you have any Kleenexes over there? Okay. She threw a she threw a handful of Kleenexes at me, and of course they just flutter down. A floor cleaner. Okay.
It's snowing tissue.
Yeah. At least it wasn't. You didn't ship it in that in cornflakes boxes taped together. That's what Craig. That's what Scott would do. Probably Craig too.
So I got that faucet back. It's
Oh,
over
that's right. You
here.
you had a faucet come back. Has it
It's
been out of the box?
it's brand new in the box, except I shouldn't have listed it as new. I should have listed it as open box. And that's the reason they sent it back. Everything is there. I even printed off the instructions from the website. It's all in there. They sent it back. Oh, this isn't new. Well, you turds. It is new. Anyway, I
How much was
relisted
that?
it in an open box. I got an offer of $90.
How much was that thing new? If you bought one like it new, any
Oh,
idea?
let me look it up. Let's see. Delta Marca faucet. Uh, do, do, do. If you bought it new, DELT.
If they made a $90 offer on it, then it's got to go. New would go for some good bucks.
Uh, Home Depot has them for 195.
Well, that's a good.
There's one on Prairie Grit.
I'm not
That's,
familiar with prairie grit. I know prairie dirt, but not grit.
that's funny. I need to go see who the seller is. Prairie Grit. Delta Marca faucet.
What did he tell you had pink eye or something, Felix? And you got a son old enough to be in pre-med? I thought your boys were teenagers and younger.
Todd found my listing. I didn't know Prairie Grit was still a thing. But it came up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It came up 7th spot on the Google search. That's funny. Because they got them at Home Depot, Delta Faucet, Amazon, Power Towns and Company. And then down the list is Prairie Grit.
Good morning, Dan. Okay, yeah, I thought your kids were like, I knew you had teenagers and I knew you had a 10 or 11-year-old, but I didn't know you had a 23-year-old. God, you're getting old, dude.
Late 24K. I remember when your baby was a baby. Did I know you when he was born?
Thank you.
I've known 24K for at least 10 years. Maybe he was just a baby. I remember when that boy was about 2 or 3 years old. 24K taught his son some Spanish words for asshole, and a little boy ran around saying, "You culo." Yeah.
That's the reason Felix is still working. He's still got another one to put through college. He's got 2 more to put through college, and by the time the 11-year-old is old enough to go to college, it'll cost him $100,000 a day for college.
I ain't worried about it. He's rich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My kids can curse in 60 languages.
Aren't you going back to Thailand, Felix?
He's always going back to Thailand. He loves it there.
You got a girlfriend over there?
No, he's got those little boyfriends, cabana boys that come up and for cheap.
In April? Okay.
Bum, bum. You going with your cousin this time?
How's business going, Craig? Not going with your cousin?
Man, I got...
Felix, do you work remote? Good.
He's got an office building. It's like 180 years old or something.
Well, you know, he's always on vacation. Which John's been on a cruise ship for a damn year now, so... Oh. Okay. You got 4 days a week vacation a year, Felix? Not counting weekends and holidays. How many days of vacation do you get, Todd?
Every day's a vacation up in here. If I want it to be. I need to get stuff listed though. I got lazy yesterday. I didn't list a single thing yesterday.
Gwen, got you anything planned?
No, we're kind of waiting to see how much I just got a $250 bill from the hospital yesterday for my colonoscopy. Probably going to get another one from the doctor. That's just my. How much is Medicare deductible? Seemed like a colonoscopy would be free because that's just preventive maintenance, you know.
Yeah. Especially, it would look like the insurance company would do that one on the free side, because if it's something's wrong and it's not found, it could end up costing them a lot more money than what it costs to. I haven't heard anything about Medicare getting cuts. Lag. You need to quit listening to MSNBC. Yeah. There was no oil change. Thank you, Mr. Sadie. Anyhow.
Yeah, by the time stuff is said and done, a colonoscopy is charged out at like $10,000. I'm like, why? You can get one of those little Roto-Rooter cameras and do it yourself for less than 10 grand, I'm sure.
Todd's budget colonoscopy. You just walk up to the back of his car, drop your drawers, bend over the back, the tailgate of his truck, and it gets a Roto-Rooter camera out.
There you go. Oh yeah, there's anesthesiologist, there's doctor, there's hospital. I guess that's it. Three different bills are gonna come in. I got the hospital one yesterday for $250, and I'm like, huh. I've got gap insurance that's supposed to pick up the slack between what Medicare and I don't know. Somebody's not covering something.
Yeah.
I'm not fully covered.
Mr. Sadie says a 1999 Harbor Freight camera.
There you go.
Sorry. In my mind, I'm just going to. Todd got some old dude bent over across the tailgate of his truck with his
Oh, your
Harbor
mind goes
Freight
weird.
plumbing.
No, stop.
camera.
Stop talking. Stop talking. That's gross.
You have to have a license to practice medicine, Todd. Remember that. Unless you've got a plumbing, your licensed plumber, that might work.
I know, Hank, he done took a turn. Tom's mind goes weird places, folks. I want to apologize for my co-host.
Oh no, you know.
Ugh.
But that might be legal out where Mr. Sadie lives in Missouri. I haven't heard anything about them cutting Medicare. Lag?
They're cutting it for the people that are 130 years old.
Yeah. Like you got, by the time you become old enough to collect Social Security, there will be no Social Security.
Oh, every generation says that, and it's been around for what, 90 years?
Yeah, but I think lag has fell off the. Yeah, but I'm still alive, Felix, even if I am 230 years old. Go on CNN. Are you being serious, Anissa? Well, you need not. People need not to rely on the government for anything. Anything. Excuse me. You know, there's going to be. It's just my opinion, and you know, guys have been around me to know that I have many. There's going to be some things that's people are not going to like till they get everything leveled out. I think by the time they get finished sorting through all this mess,
Medicare at age 70.
they they will have there will be more money available, or they'll be able to cut taxes. But lag, you can move to Denmark and the Netherlands and get all that stuff for free. You're just going to pay 65% income tax. Yep, until you kick that bucket. So you going to go see? That's where you live in. Will that does that basement reach that far down that it comes out in Denmark? Todd, you going to? Dang this! I am in the dark today. I guess with all the cabinets gone, it's creating a different effect. Anyway, so
Man,
you're gonna go
Tom, you
see?
change subjects about every 2 seconds.
No, I just happened to look into that camera and all you see is a silhouette. Anyway, so you going to head to your girlfriend's today?
Oh yeah, gotta go make my presence known.
Well, why don't you switch it up today instead of wearing high karate, wear English velvet, and English leather. It was black velvet and English leather, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
that and Aramis. I gotta get some Aramis out maybe today.
I do lag. I think back as a child, and I'm like, yeah, I should have been on some Ritalin or something. You're damn right. Milk it for every penny you can get. Because if you don't, somebody else is. Like, you got an electric car. Why do you worry about gas? No, it's because I've been out and about this morning and a bunch of changing temperatures.
This,
Anissa. Oh, Lord. Anissa and Joanna should do a show together and talk politics. They wouldn't even, Scott would be considered a leftist compared to those two.
I so enjoyed that video of the guy waking up from a medical procedure and the doctor says, I forget what the name of the thing was, but He just got the guy recovered from having his head up his ass.
You just have to simulcast it over to that other channel. Yeah, we're Chastity. We're in the process of repainting and reorganizing, and they've gone into storage. Google what, Hank? Colonoscopy, Social Security cuts. Who will find out? Anissa and Hank are only in their 40s. They've got a long ways to go. Craig and Scott, not so much. But the ladies have got a long ways to go to be old enough to collect. Are you only in your 30s, Hank?
Yeah, I'm thinking Hank's around 30, 32, something like that.
Oh, she's young.
Yeah.
I started to say she's young enough to be my daughter, but then again, half the people in this show is young enough to be my child. Oh Lord. Yeah, thank you, Lag. I know that. I've got so many. I got so many tabs open now. It's not even funny.
No clicking on stuff. Ping's on Social Security with me. She's on Medicare with me.
Roberta wants me to make this dessert. And here's the ingredients. And this is tell me what's not good. 1 box of yellow or buttercream cake mix, 3/4 cups vegetable oil, 3/4 cups pineapple juice, 4 large eggs, 2 cups powdered sugar, 3/4 cup pineapple juice, 4 tablespoons unsalted butter. That sounds good as hell. I could eat that whole thing right now if I had it. So how much is that not good for me?
That wouldn't be good for you because the price of groceries is high.
Yeah,
That sounds like about $40, $50 worth of groceries right there.
yeah. First 2 ingredients is not good for you. Where's that at? Pay
I'm
$2.49 for 30.
gonna go refill my coffee.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, eggs are expensive, Felix. You paid $2.49 for 30 yesterday. Shut the hell up. $2.49 is what you pay for 4 over here. Yeah. Anissa, I know you waltz around the kitchen in your your frock, your heels, your pearls, and a nice apron, just making everything from scratch. Yeah. Um, you're right, Hank. So is anybody? God, Tom, you're so wrong. Okay. our little Betty Crocker, or Betty Feezer, who was our local home economics personality on TV. So, who cooks in your household if you don't like to, if you hate cooking and you break the stoves? Or do you break the stove so you don't have to cook because you hate cooking? Um, I was going to say something and it just went zipping right out of my mind. Any cool finds? That's what I was going to ask, Lag. Anybody found anything really cool? Unless it's homemade, that stuff will kill you, Anissa. I wish I could bake. Which it sounds like Scott's son's a really good baker. Sounds like you should have sent him to culinary school. How about you, Lag? Did you find anything good? Any cool finds? So he's out mowing lawn, and you bought a bike seat. Anissa, how about giving me his contact information so I can cut and paste this and send it to him?
Real gentle is the back seat, Lag.
Anybody else find anything really cool? Anybody sold anything really good?
Bum, bum, bum.
Besides Lag's data processing machine.
Data process. What have I got?
But it's great.
Nothing real special here.
You kill me, Anissa. Why don't you do a little both, Anissa? List for 30 minutes, clean for 30 minutes. Excuse me.
Drop dead day for Amazon sellers.
Is tomorrow the deadline?
Is that the day when everybody's got to have all that new stuff turned in?
Scott? Excuse me. Oh, it was this morning. Good morning, Jake.
Jake says the hammer dropped. So Walmart and eBay are going to take up the slack now for all those people that's got stuff coming back.
Thank you, Nissa. No, it's not cat allergies. It's just because I was out this early this morning. It's 6:30. I was sitting at the warehouse. Shut up, Lag.
they've really been pushing the Walmart, selling on Walmart. So if you're considering it, might be the time to do it when they've got maybe lax on their onboarding.
Yeah, those pallet companies may have a larger influx of new stuff with people getting kicked off of Amazon.
And this, excuse me, they have. I'm gonna have to take something for this head and take a nap. They've kicked a lot of people off a lot of merchandise. People can't sell anymore unless they meet certain regulate requirements. If Scott wasn't being antisocial this morning, he could come in and explain it to you. Or if Jake's not busy evicting people.
Yeah, Scott was talking about it. Amazon is going to require like 100 units
Yeah.
of a product to be able to sell it on Amazon.
I think they're trying to get rid of the onesies and twosies.
So even if you're ungated in a product, you have to show a receipt for 100 units or something.
Yeah.
But Jake was saying you can put a whole bunch of receipts together on one thing and qualify.
Excuse me.
Dang, Tom, you just sick this morning.
I don't know what it is. I must be allergic to bacon because I didn't start smoke. I didn't start smoking until after I ate that bacon. I didn't start sneezing until after I ate the bacon. I will be. Good morning, Tactical. But yeah, there'll probably be a lot of.
Smoking bacon will do.
But you know what? There's nothing better than bacon. If you're a vegetarian, you're missing out on a lot.
They're not accepting receipts. Well, how you gonna prove it if they don't take receipts? Bacon is a food group. I bought a bunch of pool cleaning supplies a couple of years ago, and man, I tore it up. I made thousands on that deal.
Amen, Anessa. Yeah, you were having problems finding chemicals for your pool, the bleach for your pool during the pandemic, weren't you?
Yeah, that's when I switched over to
Saline?
saline.
Oh, you got to have a legit invoice.
So it's an invoice, not a receipt. Okay. Do, 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 do.
Wow.
Yeah, that at the same time COVID hit, the world's largest manufacturer of chlorine had a fire at their factory during that one of those big Louisiana hurricanes,
Right.
and price of chlorine just skyrocketed.
No lag. I don't think that's being anti-competitive.
I think they just want to get rid of. They'd rather have 100 big sellers instead of 10,000 little sellers. Honey Bumcrack Picker, who is in the UK, wants to know if you've been sprinkling ground pepper around my desk just for fun.
I did.
She said she did. If y'all didn't hear her.
I was bored.
Yeah, but you know, they're not telling you can't sell. You just got to meet their requirements. And there's a lot of companies that won't sell to you unless you buy so much product. So, I don't consider it. I don't consider it as anti-competitive. I just think they're just trying to decrease the number of sellers. And I'm sure it's easier to keep up with 100 of something than one of something. Especially since they can't pack the right stuff in a box. Oh, you heard I did? Hank, don't encourage her. She's been on my case all morning about, you shouldn't be moving that. You're too old. I'm not taking care of you. You get hurt now. So all you guys with young wives, remember that. When you get to be old, they're going to push you aside, put you in a home. Just a additional barrier to enter into the market. Yeah. But there's other, there's other markets also. I don't. I don't know about that tactical Z. It's easier. I mean, they'll make more money off of. They'll make more money off of just selling. I mean, you handling all the expense, and them getting a little bit off the top. Yeah, Jabez. She said she's going to put me in a home and get a pool boy to take care of our pool that we don't have. Jake, and this applies to even to people that's doing FBM, right? Fulfilled by merchant. This is everybody. I think you're a little bit too old, tactical. My neighbors don't have a pool either. Jabez. Todd does though. All right, it's 10:05. We need to shut this horse down. Um, Todd, go out and buy some good stuff today, so we'll have something to talk about tomorrow.
All right.
It's a requirement for the brands. Okay.
We'll see what they got.
All righty. All right. Thanks for coming in here and hanging out. Sorry I've been sneezing on you. Hopefully you're wearing your mask at home, or you got your plexiglass shield up. Regardless of the fulfillment, it's okay.
All righty. So everybody have a great day. Thanks, Todd, for coming and hanging out.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See Todd in the morning. He'll have some good, exciting stuff to talk about. I'm sure. He'll talk about his romance with Beulah and Modine at the thrift store. So everybody, have a great day. See you later. Bye.